Just read the book HardWired by Walter John Williams. This is a cyberpunk novel. I'm not that well versed in cyberpunk genre, but I have read Neuromancer, and I found Neuromancer is kind of by William Gibson's kind of the, I guess it's the big king of cyberpunk novels, and I found Neuromancer to be very confusing. I thought it just kind of dropped you into this completely different world and didn't explain any of it to you. You just had to keep going and try to hang on, and there's a lot of AI. I wasn't able to follow the runs, but Hardwired is very straightforward. You've got two main characters. You've got Cowboy and Sarah. Cowboy, he's a Panzer boy, which means that he runs these heavily armored and weaponized hovercrafts, and he uses them to transport legal and illegal goods, and he makes runs across state borders. This is a dystopian future where the orbiters, which are people who live up in Earth's orbit, have declared war on Earth, on the dirt, and they actually won in a war several years ago, and so they actually kind of control the trade, they control the economy, kind of a big brother sort of thing, where the people on Earth are kind of subjugated to the people in orbit. And so Cowboy's a Panzer boy, and he kind of stays out of it. He kind of does his thing and looks away when it comes to the true dirt on people. Then you've got Sarah, who she's right in the thick of all the grime and corruption. She's kind of a mercenary. She's hardwired. Pretty much everyone's hardwired, where you can plug in, you can interface, you can plug into the interfaces of vehicles and different computer systems. And Sarah is a hired mercenary, hired bodyguard, and she ends up on a mission with Cowboy. And he gets drawn into her struggle, and they end up facing off with some corrupt orbiters. And Cowboy, for the first time, really has to kind of get his hands dirty. He has to actually face what true crime and depravity looks like, versus being able to just kind of ride in his vehicle and do his own thing, and then when the mission's done, he's out, he's done. As far as the plot goes, it's pretty straightforward, except for it gets to the final mission plan, and I wasn't able to follow it that well, but I didn't care because I really like the characters. Everyone's just very well defined. There's not a lot of fluff in this book. The prose is very tight. It is sharp. The metaphors are not these needless, flowery metaphors. They really work. When the metaphors are used, it really creates a picture and paints the picture very well. The action's quick, it's fast. For the most part, you can tell what's going on. You just move quickly through the book, and I would highly recommend this if you're a fan of science fiction, if you're a fan of any sort of cyberpunk. I think it actually would be something that true fans would really love, and then people who might just dabble in it would also enjoy. Because while it delves into cyberpunk and into cybernetics and artificial intelligence and switching bodies, it doesn't go so deep into it that you lose track of what's going on. Another thing I really liked about it was the fact that it gives you glimpses into the depravity of people when they're left to their own devices. However, it doesn't get so graphic that it becomes heavy, I guess. You can see that there's a lot of bad stuff going on that Cowboy's removing himself from, but it's not so graphic that you feel icky after having read it. And so I would highly recommend Hardwired. It's fast, it's quick, it's entertaining, it's well written. That is my take, and I hope you check it out. As always, my name is Mark Taylor. Keep reading. You have no idea how valuable you really are.